Before this video starts, guys, we're hosting a giveaway for 2 lifetime Synapse X keys. Now, Synapse X is one of the best paid executors out there, so if you do want a chance to win, of course, just head down into the description below where you'll find a link to our Discord server. Once you do join the Discord server, head over to the verified channel. Once you're into the verified channel, go ahead and click on this button right here which says click to verify, and that will give you the verified role. Then you can head down into the giveaways channel and you'll see the 2 giveaways right here. Now, of course, if you're subscribed to the channel, you will be able to enter the bottom giveaway right here. But if you do want to increase your chances of winning, then you can boost the server. So if you do have Nitro, you can simply boost the server, and of course you will be able to enter the giveaway on top as well. So good luck to everyone that does enter the giveaway. Now let's get back into the video. Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In this video, we've got a script for Roblox Bad Business. Now, this is pretty much the best script that is available at the moment. Of course, to execute the script, you will need an executor. If you don't already have an executor, you can find a free executor in the description below through my executor playlist. Once you do have your executor, you're going to inject the executor, of course, and then go ahead and execute your script. Once you do execute the script, you should see a menu that looks similar to this. I will go through all of the features with you. I will tell you what you should and shouldn't be using to look legit and avoid bans. If you are playing on an alt account, then it doesn't matter what you use. You know, you can pretty much just turn on everything if you wish to. So let's go ahead and jump into this. So on the combat menu, you've got a bunch of different options. So you've got Aimbot, you've got Silent Aim, and of course you also got Trigger Bot. In the visuals, you've also got the, of course, this is more to do with the actual ESP side of things. Miscellaneous, this is where you got the customization for the weapons or how they look. You can also modify the recoil for the weapon and things like that. You've also got Fly, so of course you don't want to use Fly when you're actually playing on your legit account, because that's really blatant. And then over here you can save your config, rejoin the server, hop into a different server, things like that. Okay, so let's go back over to the combat menu. The very first thing that you have is, of course, Aimbot. I don't think I need to explain much about Aimbot. You should know what Aimbot is. It pretty much locks onto players. So I personally would change the keybind firstly to mouse button 1, so that is left click instead of right click. Okay, let's go ahead and kick that player just in case they are cheating. So you want to change it to left click, and the reason for this is because it will use the aimbot even when you're firing from your hip. Okay, so even if it's hip fire, you will still lock onto them. If you do have it on the second mouse button, right click, then you have to be aiming down the sight, because that will be your aim key, if that makes sense, right? The first things first, make sure you got the mouse button to 1, turn on aimbot, and then you can set on prediction, so that will basically predict where the enemies might be moving, and it will aim at the prediction place instead of directly onto the enemy. I would personally recommend using prediction. You've also got visibility check. Again, I would recommend using this because it will check if the person is actually in front of you and they're not behind any walls. Okay, and if they are behind walls, then it's not going to lock onto them. You've also got distance check, so that's more to do with like the drop bullet things. So if they're further away, then you have to aim at a certain height to reach or to get the bullet to them. Now, dynamic FOV, that's pretty much increases your overall FOV. If you were to use a simple FOV, then it increases as you aim down the sight. Okay, so if you are looking to be more legit, then I would not recommend using dynamic FOV. For body parts, I definitely wouldn't recommend having it on head only. If you do want to go for headshots, you can turn this on, but I would also recommend turning on at least neck and also chest. And when we go into visuals, over here I'm gonna have my boxes enabled and also health bar. Okay, so that's everything that I like to personally use on a legit account. If you do prefer any other options when it comes to visuals, that's completely up to you. For me, it looks the cleanest with just these 2 enabled right here. Of course, silent aim is pretty much the same thing as aimbot, except it doesn't lock onto them. Anything that is within your FOV, so anything that is within this circle, it will hit them as long as they are within that circle. So that's really OP, because you can pretty much just shoot anywhere within this box. If I was to increase this box, no matter where I shoot within this box, it will hit the enemies as long as they are in front of me. Again, that's not really recommended if you are trying to be legit. If you're trying to be legit, just use what I have right now. So if I was to go into the game right now with my current enabled settings, so you can see the ESP with the red boxes, those are the enemies, and you can see it's pretty much locking onto them without me having to do much. So it's not going to lock on when I aim down sight because that's not my aim key. It's going to lock on when I shoot. So you can see as I'm shooting, it's locking on, and there's a lot of enemies there. That would have been a really nice clip if I was using silent aim. But yeah, there we go. We ended up dying there. Again, just use what I'm currently using and you will enjoy it, trust me. Silent aim does get boring, plus it's not really recommended because it can result in a ban. So I will also show you silent aim, so I will leave off auto shoot, distance check, and let's turn this down just a little bit, and let's change this to that. So silent aim has pretty much the same sort of customization options, except you can also have auto shoot, for example, 360 shoot. You can see now I can pretty much hip fire anyone, so you can see I'm just hip firing because I don't need to be aiming at them. So silent aim will not lock onto the enemy, it will simply shoot within the radius and it will hit the enemy as long as they are within the circle. So as you can see right there, this is extremely broken, but it can get kind of dangerous and you can get banned depending on how you're sort of playing. You can turn down the FOV to make it more legit. If you do prefer silent aim, you can do that. That is an option, but I personally would not do that if I was playing on my main account, for example. So here we go, and look at that, just those players are so far away. Yeah, I can still hit them. That guy's behind the wall, so I can't quite reach him. There we go. And that's actually, whoa, where did you come from? There we go. And there we go. Okay, let's go ahead and look through the other options that are available. This is just so fun. I literally just discovered this game like 2 days ago. Yeah, so you can see people are saying stop hacking because, again, silent aim is pretty damn obvious. Okay, when I'm dropping like 10 people back to back, yeah, that does become a little too obvious. So of course I'm gonna turn off my silent aim and use the aimbot. And then when it comes to visuals, again, these are the options. Off-screen arrows are actually pretty nice. I didn't see this before. Is this what I'm thinking it is? Is it? Wait, hold up. I think that would go with traces. Right? No? Maybe? Okay, so this is what traces do, so it creates a line, right? But I thought off-screen arrows might be arrows that show the enemy's direction. I'm not quite sure what this menu does. And you can see that was my aimbot, and that wasn't silent aim. It did lock onto him. Let's go ahead and just turn that off. I'm not quite sure what that does. In miscellaneous, you can sort of customize your arms and also the weapon, so you can see the rainbow colors on the weapon right now. Other players will not be able to see this. It will just be yourself that sees this. And again, this is just me locking onto enemies now, and this is the aimbot. Again, you can still see how cracked it is, and there would be no point in using silent aim when you do have this right here. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this game and I felt like making a video on it. The other game I usually played that was a shooter game would only be Phantom Forces. Like I said, I've recently discovered this game and I have really been enjoying it. Now if you are trying to play on your legit account, these are the settings I would recommend you use, the ones I'm using currently. Here we go. Okay, he almost got away and we just died to a sniper. You also got fly. So if I was to turn that on, you can see that it's pretty much just simply shift, space, and WASD. You can't fly higher than this. It might be the map limit, but again, if you're using this and silent aim, then players are, you know, pretty much they can't do anything at all. And if I was to turn on no clip, I can run through things, maybe limited to certain things. Yeah, it might be limited to maybe certain blocks. But let's go ahead and go through the other features. So you got anti-kick, so you won't actually get kicked. Anti-aim, not sure what this does exactly. And in settings, this is, of course, you can blur your gameplay while you're in the while you have the menu open, which is kind of nice. Custom crosshair, so you can have like a custom crosshair. Custom mouse, not quite sure what that just changed. Okay, let's go ahead and turn off custom mouse. Again, not familiar with that option. You can also sort of change the colors around of the background. You might be able to notice that. And again, you can also set your config so you can instantly load it without having to set up the all of the settings again when you start a new game. All right, so now let's go ahead and go on fully blatant mode. I assume this would work right here. We'll turn that off again. I will get banned pretty quickly, if not kicked, because, you know, I'm going completely blatant. Okay, we actually didn't go through the weapon modification. So if I turn on a weapon shake to 100%, camera shake 100%, recoil, and also bullet drop, that will pretty much just make the gun really OP with no recoil, no bullet drop, and it will just be really good. Okay, but again, not recommended. If you really want to use recoil control, etc., I would like maybe recommend like 10-15% for both of these if you're trying to be legit, no more than that. Okay, but this is just a disposable count, so I'm not really too bothered about it. And you can see auto shoot also working in action right now, and it's also got some sort of things at the top, which is counting the ammo for the auto shoot. So it does shoot slowly, but it does do the job. And right now I'm not doing anything. I do feel like there's another exploiter, because I'm not quite sure how that player managed to hit me. Okay, so someone has initiated a wall kick. We will be able to see if the recoil option, or the sorry, the anti-kick works. If I do get kicked here, that means anti-kick doesn't work, and I do feel like there might be a cheater, definitely, but not 100% sure. Alright, let's keep going until we either get banned or kicked, because I have been banned before with these settings where I'm flying around. So if you do play legit, then you'll be good. Maybe that player just has really good aim. No, I'm not really sure. I'm not really familiar with the mechanics of this game, so it might just be because it doesn't have as much recoil as Phantom Forces for sure. So yeah, let's keep going. If you really wanted to, you can just turn on auto shoot like this and just kind of fly around. It will shoot a little slowly. Yeah, this guy is cheating. Yeah, definitely he is cheating, because I saw his head just snap onto me. Okay, let me see if I can actually change the auto shoot. Okay, you can't. Okay, so you can't make it any faster than it currently is. And yeah, this guy is cheating. There's no way he caught me like that. But it's okay though. We're definitely carrying the game right now. And we will continue to just rotate around the map. Yeah, look at him. This guy's cheating and no one's mentioning him. He's 24 for 3 right now. So yeah, me dying right now does not mean that the script is bad. Okay, there is literally another cheater in here. And for me, it's sort of locking onto everyone right now since they're all in the open, but that cheater is only locking onto me. So his chances of killing me are a lot higher than me actually killing him. It's not because I'm bad at the game. It's because, okay, we've got him right there. It's because he is simply locking onto me, while I'm locking onto everyone. Okay, he's down there. And we got him again. It was clean, and he just got me there, okay? But yeah, so this is pretty much the script, guys. I will leave the gameplay on and just commentate on it a little longer, but we have pretty much gone through all the features. Again, I have tried looking for many scripts for this game, and this was pretty much the best script that I could personally find, so I would definitely recommend using it. If you do use the sort of menus that, or sorry, the config that I recommended with just the basic aimbot and the ESP, that is way too good. Okay, that alone will just, you know, keep your account alive. You won't get banned, and you will do really good. Okay, so here's a cheater right there. Let's go ahead and kill this guy and make sure this guy is the only one we're aiming at, and there we go, we got him. The reason I keep dying to him is because my dynamic FOV, you can see it's really big right now, the FOV circle, so it's locking onto any random person within the circle. I can't really choose who it locked onto unless I make the circle smaller and I aim at that person. But here we go, so nearing the end of the game, I believe. Maybe not just yet, so we'll carry on a little longer. Let's see what sort of record we can get. Again, if there wasn't a cheater, it would have been a lot better. Hopefully he leaves in a minute. There we go. And I'm not quite sure what I just died to. They just break the game. Oh, people are vote kicking him. Oh, that's nice. Okay, let me try to reset my character because I just broke my FOV. Alright, here we go. Right, I just broke something. I think I just clicked something and it sort of just broke the game? Could it be mode? No, I'm not quite sure what it is, but it is still running in the background. We've still got and I think they tried to vote kick me, but they couldn't vote kick me. I think that's what just happened because I didn't keep an eye on it. So you guys let me know if they did pretty much vote kick me and it failed, or if they just didn't get enough votes. I'm not quite sure about that. I'm kind of annoyed about the fact that I broke the game right now. I will have to rejoin another game and inject again for this to be fixed, because I have no clue what I've just done. It's definitely not the script, guys, don't worry. If you were to rejoin the game, it will fix. I think I just clicked something that sort of messed it up. But yeah, this was pretty much the script showcase. Even with the broken screen right now, I'm pretty much able to kill every single person that is within my field of view or behind me, because I have 360 shoot mode on. Again, they initiated another vote kick on me. I'm surprised I haven't still been banned despite playing so blatantly. And there goes the hacker, and we're just cruising around the sky. We can pretty much just AFK here if we really wanted to. If we really wanted to just level up our guns, we could just AFK and it will just keep getting the kills for us. And it will, I'm not quite sure if that is a feature if you can AFK at the moment, because if I do die, I don't have any way of respawning. Here's a no clip, so you can definitely see it does work. So I've just gone through those walls and there's a cheater again that just killed me. Imagine cheating in this game. Oh wow. But yeah, so no clip definitely does work. And yeah, so that's pretty much the script showcase, guys. I do apologize for sort of messing up my game right here. I would have to join another game to try again, but we would definitely be able to reach 100 kills. And you can just see how broken this is. The hacker tried killing me, but he just died, which is kind of unfortunate for him. Let me see if it reloads. Oh, the bullets don't even go down. That's really cool. Maybe it's just silent where it doesn't update over here. But you can see it's shooting the enemies up there, but the ammo still remains the same. And I can shoot this ammo while it's shooting up there. I'm not quite sure if that's how it works, or if it's just like silently shooting and this number doesn't really reflect the actual amount of bullets. But either way, this is extremely good. We've got this kid asking us for the script. The hacker is asking us for the script, guys. So that, you know, proves to you how OP this is. We've got the hacker asking me to send him the script. And yeah, I think that about wraps up the video, guys. Hopefully you did enjoy. If you did, make sure to drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and as always, thanks for watching.